When I think about Vanguard Target Retirement Funds, the first thing that comes to mind is knowing my money is working for me. I want retirement planning to be simple and effective. Every dollar I save has to go towards building a better future for my kids and me. That's why I choose investments that are designed to grow steadily over time without me needing to constantly stress about every market move. These funds are built to help regular people like me accumulate enough growth during our working years so that when retirement comes, there's money ready to cover our income needs. I first learned about target date funds from Ramit Sethi's book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. He broke it down in a way that made investing feel easy. And after that, I started watching YouTube videos where other investors were putting their money into it as well. And I saw the same strategy repeated over and over again. So that's when it clicked for me. I did not need to be an expert stock picker. Instead, I could put my money in one place and let it grow while I'm younger, and then let it automatically shift towards safety as I get closer to retirement. For someone with kids, a career, and a busy life, having that kind of structure is just priceless. In the early years of investing, these funds give me a higher allocation to stock. That means there's more potential to growth, but also more up and downs along the way. And honestly, I'm okay with that because the long-term return is what matters most. Then, as the retirement date gets closer, the funds automatically starts shifting more into bonds. That move reduces the risk, provides a steadier outcome, and helps protect the money I've worked so hard to save. I don't have to constantly rebalance or second guess stuff. The fund does it for me. Before I started using Vanguard's Target Retirement Fund, I tried investing in individual stocks on apps like Robinhood. I bought shares of companies like Apple and Tesla, and at first it was really exciting. The problem was, it also felt like gambling. I was opening the app non-stop, buying and selling just to chase that quick gains. And after a while, I realized I did not like this lifestyle at all. It was stressful, it was distracting, it made me feel like I was addicted to the screen. Switching into a target retirement fund just gave me more peace of mind. I no longer feel the urge to constantly check if prices are jumping in and out of trades. Sure, the returns might be a little lower than hitting a home run on a single stock, but the risk of losing big is also way lower. And for me, the simplicity and steady growth are worth so much more than the stress of gambling with my future. And about crypto, honestly, I look at it at the same way I looked at trading individual stocks. It just feels like gambling. It's risky, it's volatile, and it can pull you into the same habit of constantly checking prices and wanting to sell. Now, I have friends who made huge returns in crypto, but I also know plenty of people who lost just as much, and they don't usually talk about that part. My goal is to keep investing as simple as possible. I do not want to fall into the trap of always buying and selling. That's why I've chosen to stay away from crypto too. Because at the end of the day, the whole point for me is to just not even think about it. I just want my money to quietly grow in the background while I focus living my life. One thing I really want to say is this. If you're not investing at all right now, you got to start with something. Even if it's just $50 a month, that's better than nothing. Because the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Now, ideally, you want to max out your contribution. That's always the best case, but I know the economy is tough right now and not everyone can do that. So my advice is simple. Put aside as much as you reasonably can from your income. Don't wait until the perfect time because the perfect time will never come. Start small, stay consistent, and let compounding do its thing. So how do you actually invest in a Vanguard Target Retirement Fund? It's really simple. First, you pick the year closest to when you expect to retire. For example, if you're planning to retire around the year 2050, you look at the Vanguard Target Retirement 2050 Fund. Next, you open an account with Vanguard or through your workplace plan and set up automatic contributions from your paycheck or bank account. That way, the money goes in consistently without you having to think about it. From there, the fund does the heavy lifting. It invests, rebalances, and adjusts over time. All you need to do is keep adding money regularly and let compound growth work for you. Why do I feel these funds have worked so well for me? It really comes down to three things. The first is cost. Vanguard is known for being low cost. The expense ratio is tiny. That means more of my money stays invested and grow. The second is simplicity. I don't have to overthink or spend hours researching stocks. The fund is designed by experts. It automatically rebalances and it adjusts over time as I get older. For someone with kids and limited time, that is huge. And the third is results. Since I started investing in these funds, I've seen steady growth without the stress of chasing hot stocks or trends. It's giving me confidence knowing I'm on track to hit my long-term goals. There are a lot of good investing companies out there, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with them. But for me, I went with Vanguard. They've been around for decades. They have one of the strongest reputation in the industry, and their fees are some of the lowest you'll find. Now, I'll admit, their website isn't the flashiest or the most modern, but the thing is, I don't need it to be. This is a set it and forget it type of investment. I'll log in once to set it up, and then I let it run in the background. That's exactly what I wanted. Low cost, strong track record, and the peace of mind that comes from working with a trusted company. When I think about why I invest, it's just very simple. I want to build security and freedom for my family. Saving for retirement is one of the most important choices I've ever made. For me, it's not about just numbers on the screen. It's about creating a peace of mind, knowing my kids and I will be okay no matter what happens. And every contribution I make today is a step closer to that goal. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, make sure to like the video, and thank you for watching.